guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Gladiators. The three of us just made it to Ohio. We're in southeast Ohio, camping in Muskingum County, and we are going to go after these public land bucks. We are really excited. I've had some pretty good success in the past. Herb's been on some great deer in the past. This is Justin's first year, but this whole area is just loaded with great deer.
We've seen the trail cams. There's just numerous amount of bucks out here that are just massive compared to the Michigan bucks that we have. I mean, you get that occasional Michigan buck that's just, you know, a monster, but they're so frequent down here. So these videos, they're gonna show how our hunts went. You'll see mine, you'll see Matt's, and you'll see Herb's, and they're gonna be posted in this along with this whole series, Ohio's hunting series. So follow along. Again, like, subscribe, comment, and just follow along on this adventure, and we'll see you guys in the stands.
What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. It's another episode of Outdoor Gladiators. This is Ohio 2020. I just got set up. It's the first day we got here. We got here about 12:30 this afternoon. We left at about 4 in the morning. And I got this spot that I killed my biggest buck in about 4 years ago. I had another buddy kill a really nice mature buck here. So I just grabbed my climber, grabbed my camera gear, and ran out to the woods. So I don't have a ton of time to hunt this evening, and it's warm. It's November 4th. It's like almost 70 degrees. So I'm really sweating, but I'm in this nice valley, and it's been very productive. I kicked a few does up when I was coming in, so stick with me. This could be a lot of fun. There's always a lot of big buck activity through here. It's still pretty early yet. I think it's only about 9 o'clock. And we just had a sighting of a really nice buck. He's running this pasture field up out of this valley. I grunted at him, I got him to stop. But he was still just way too far for a shot. He's a beautiful magnum stud of a buck. I hope I get another chance at him. Seems like every time I hunt this spot, I always see at least one giant shooter. It's just a matter of if I get an opportunity at him or not. I certainly didn't have one right there, but it sure was exciting. It was nice to see. Got my heart going a little bit. We'll keep an eye. Hopefully he comes back. What's up, guys? We're back at it here in Ohio, hunting a new piece of land tonight that I got permission. It's a 100-acre private piece, and it is some of the craziest land that I have ever seen down here. I'm hunting a big pinch right now, and it's just a two-man ladder stand that my buddy who owns the property had set up. We got some trails going down this way, big quad trail, and this way, and right out in front of me. Let's see if we can see this. We got this big water system here. Over here is a huge rock wall. Okay, and then things are gonna naturally funnel right down here, and then same going up this way. So it does look like a great spot. I did see a lot of deer sign coming in here, a lot of trails, a few scrapes. So pretty excited, but the downfall is, as you can see, I'm in a short sleeve shirt, 70 degrees. I have my camo coat here, but I'm sitting out in the sun and I'm just not ready to put it on yet. So it's 12:15 in the afternoon. I've been sitting already for an hour. So we're gonna sit until dark. Probably not the most ideal day to do an all-day sit, but it's early November and these bucks are rutting, and a little temperature is not going to stop them from looking for doe, so that's what we're hoping on anyway. So it's a pretty cool spot back here. I'm pretty excited to hunt, so stick with me and let's get these deer on the ground. Good morning, guys. It is day 5 in Ohio, November 9th. It's getting later into the morning, and this is the first opportunity I've had to do an interview. It's 8:40. When I was walking out this morning, I crossed the fence line and a big buck jumped. A big buck jumped up probably 40 yards from me and ran down into the valley that I hunt. Since then, I've had non-stop deer movement. I've seen this 3-point probably 4 different times. I just had a doe come through a little bit ago. There was a 6-point chasing a doe on the ridge behind me. I just saw that same 6-point, I think, about 150 yards behind me. And a lot of this I haven't been able to get footage of just because they're coming through so fast. So the deer are moving like crazy. It's 8:40, and I'm really excited. This is looking so good. So I'm gonna keep hunting because I'm sure there'll be another deer along shortly. Sit tight and hopefully this works out. Good morning, everybody. It's November 9th or 10th. I can't remember. I got in the stand nice and early, and there's a little bit of doe activity early on. I just had a 10-point cruise through at about 80 yards. I gave him a grunt, and he didn't even stop, but he went right over here and he worked a scrape, been really slow. All the scrapes were not fresh. He worked a scrape over here, and then he worked his way to my downwind side. They say it's a south wind today, but I tested it with my windicator, and it just drops to the ground. There's no wind at all. But he still caught my wind, and he took off. So nice deer. I definitely would have put an arrow in him, but we're going to keep sitting. Obviously, deer are on their feet moving around, and that's the first time I've ever seen that buck. So hopefully we got some satellite bucks cruising through. It's a very exciting morning. Sit tight. Alright guys, this is November 10th in the evening. It's a little after 3 o'clock. Got set up about a half hour ago. I was climbing my tree, and I have my camera arm base hooked to the tree right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. This metal bracket right there. I hit my head so hard on that coming up the tree. I forgot about it climbing. I almost fell. I almost knocked myself out. I got a heck of a lump on my head. I need some ibuprofens later, but this is the same spot I hunted last night where I had the encounter with that 8-point on the ground. So there's a lot of good bucks in here. I'm pretty excited about it. It's hot. It's like 76 degrees. We're sweating like crazy. Irv had to head home today. Justin's out hunting as well, so good luck to him. And we're just excited. These next couple days, the weather's going to switch, and I think we're going to get some deer movement, so stick with me. It's November 11th. The morning started out fast. I had 2 does off on this hillside, and the one caught my wind on my trail where I walked in at. She started spooking. She started blowing, and that pulled an 8-point out of his bed not far away, and he came right in. I thought that was pretty neat. She was blowing to indicate danger, and this buck shot right to her. You know, kind of the opposite you would think would happen, but these deer are rutting, so all she did was give her position away to that buck. There's another doe. He chased them off. About 2 minutes later, I had another 8-point work right in front of me. Different deer, real small, but it's the first opportunity I've had to turn the camera on and do an interview, so it's very exciting. It's cold. The weather finally turned. None of that 80-degree crap. You know, we're in about 40 degrees right now, and the deer are moving like crazy, so Justin's hunting another piece of property right 20 minutes from here. I dropped him off. We're going to try to do an all-day sit, and that's I'm pretty excited about that because cold temperatures got these deer up on their feet, so wish us luck, and stick with us. It could get exciting.
All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for our 2020 Ohio bow hunting trip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun, although we did not tag any deer. We didn't punch those tags yet. Our Ohio series is far from over. We are going to head back down for the rifle season, which is December 1 through 6, I believe. Justin and I are going to head down and we're going to try our hand again at punching these tags. And if all else fails, we will probably head back down for the muzzleloader. So if you've enjoyed this series, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Keep following us, and hopefully one of us can get on a big buck. Thank you guys again for the support. We love it. Take care and be safe out there, guys.